War, which many of you know I was a part of as an infantryman. But as much as anything else, it was important to me that we were involved in calling for a rally to support the refugees of Syria and Iraq because of what's in my left arm right now. I want my child to grow up in a world that is peaceful, and what that means is that she's going to grow up in a world that recognizes the humanity of every person, a world that focuses on justice. And that is what we're talking about here. We're talking about human lives that are just as worthy of growing up safe from harm, just as worthy of food and water and living in safety as my daughter, and a world that recognizes the need for justice is a peaceful world. I'd like to ask Ava Castillo to come up. Where is Ava? So Ava has over a decade working with immigrants and refugees in New Hampshire and beyond. She's someone I look up to in a big way, and I'm really glad she's here.
Hi, thank you all for coming for this issue. The events in Paris are totally condemnable, but they should not serve as an excuse to close the doors on refugees. We have, for centuries, we have been the bastion of liberty. We have been the country where everybody looks towards when we flee our own countries in search of freedom. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna close our doors when people need it the most? Are we going to live up to our values as a country? Our national anthem says we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna keep offering the freedom to the people that come here searching for that freedom? Are we gonna open our doors and are we going to embrace them? Or are we gonna shut them in their face when they need it the most? For years we have tried, we have had a successful refugee resettlement program. Since World War II, we have brought thousands of refugees from all over the world, from Russia, from Cambodia, from Vietnam, from Iraq, from all over the world, and they're perfectly resettled here. We have never had any incident. The refugee program is very thorough in their checking out the credentials of people that move here. The people that come to this country go for over 1,000 days of checking out their credentials, checking out their records, checking out everything. It's not that we're just flooding the gates with people that we don't know who they are. They're perfectly safe. We should not give in to fear. We're the home of the brave. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna coward and we're gonna run away when some terrorists are trying to instill fear on us? Or are we gonna stand up against xenophobia and racism and bigotry, and are we gonna live up to our values? What are we gonna do? Let's keep being who we are. We're not gonna give in. We're not going to allow people to instill fear in us, because this is not what we're all about. We're a country of values, and we all uphold our values high. So let's shove it in their faces. We are the home of the free, and we're gonna remain that way. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're still waiting on Mehdi, but I'm going to